Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're off to 6 more heats of wagon racing before we send you home. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, 9 o'clock tonight, we've got an absolutely fantastic performance at the red and white grandstand there. Ladies and gentlemen, we certainly appreciate GX94 for being the sponsor of tonight's performance there in our grandstand stage. All right, and it's Kelsey Kulik from Hudson Bay, Saskatchewan. Kelsey Kulik from Hudson Bay, Saskatchewan is performing tonight at 9 o'clock. Oh, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, she's an upcoming artist right in the Saskatchewan Country Music Association. You're going to see and hear a lot of big things from her, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, love me like an outlaw. There's a few chuck wagon drivers say that every weekend as well to some of the ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to business, ladies and gentlemen. I certainly can't wait to listen to Kelsey tonight, and I sure hope she kicks it off with Love Me Like an Outlaw. She's likely going to make us wait until the end of her show, but I'm going to be there waiting for her. Here's heat number 7, and we're back racing, ladies and gentlemen, and Carol Holt's outfit will be off the number 3 barrel. She'll have her main call for substitute driver to be in the wagon box tonight, and that'll be Shane Solomon doing the driving for Carol. Off the number 2 barrel in the red jacket is Legend Livestock Carriers. That's Shane Hugh. Shane Hugh, president of the EPCCA, he'll be off the number 2 barrel tonight with the orange and the black chuck wagon. And then his son Cooper is off of the number 1 barrel for Pride Landscaping, Excavating, and Demolition. Will be off the number 1 barrel. Carol Oates sitting 14th in the aggregate right now. Shane Hugh sitting 9th. Cooper Hugh is your number 4 chuck wagon of the EPCCA tonight. So this should be an dandy. Place your bets. Heat number 7. Good luck. There's the horn of the charge is underway. Who's going to get to the rail first? Shane Hugh, let's hand it off to. Who's going to let his son get the rail? Well, we're going to find out. Cooper's got his noses in there, so that's going to run out too wide. It's Cooper Hugh, Pride Landscaping, Excavating, and Demolition along the way. A white shirt, hands on the outside. Shane Hugh, Legend Livestock Carriers, and Carol Holmes outfit. Yorkton Concrete is on the overland route. Let's head down the LH Accounting backstretch, and Cooper Hugh is in the lead by almost 2 lengths right now. Shane Hugh, Legend Livestock Carriers, second in along the rail, and Carol Holmes outfit, Yorkton Concrete, sits third on the outside. But it's all the young man off the number 1 barrel. He's ahead by 2 wagon lengths as he clears the 4th and final corner and heads down the Louis Dreyfus home stretch drive, heading towards the Yorkton Ironman finish line. We're going to have trouble catching at Cooper Hugh as he comes down to the wire. Here comes the late charge to the Carol Holmes team. But it'll be Cooper Hugh, Carol Holmes, and Shane Hugh in that order in heat number 7. Heat number 8. Tanner Horlick, Vivian Rooks, and Jarrell Constant. Tanner Horlick, Vivian Rooks, and Jarrell Constant, the drivers in heat number 8. 5 more heats to go. And we certainly appreciate all the big crowd we had yesterday for Seniors Day, and today, of course, the Legend Co-op Kiddies Day. Tomorrow is Family Day. Kinsman Club of Yorkton sponsors Family Day tomorrow, and guess what? We'll get to do it all again tomorrow. 3 o'clock for the chariot show, and then 6:30 for our final chuck wagon performance here on the 2025 edition of the Yorkton Exhibition. Folks, I certainly invite you to a few other shows. I'm going to be over in Nipawin, Saskatchewan as well, announcing here on the, coming up here real quick actually, ladies and gentlemen, July 14th, 15th, and 16th, I'll be up at the Nipawin Exhibition. I'll be over in Swan River at the Northwest Roundup and Exhibition July 24th through the 27th. And then I'll be over in Inver Bay on August the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th for the 3-day show there on the August long weekend. So we sure hope to see you over there at those shows as well. Here are the times out of heat number 7, and it was rapid. Cooper U, 65.40. 65.40. Your Oaks outfit ran the track 66.02 plus 5 for a barrel, and Shane U 66.50. So very good running times here so far, ladies and gentlemen. That means it'll be the Casey Peterson outfit, a 63.90, still leading the way as we complete 7 heats. There's the Shane U outfit, a 66.50. Very good running time out there. Here comes the Cooper Hugh outfit. Very good running time as well for Cooper Hugh and Clyde Landscaping, 65.40. That should put him 4th for the day right now. All right, so your top 5 times so far. Casey Peterson leads the way at 63.90. Calvin Harwick sits number 2 with a 64.98. Clayton Harwick 65.38. Cooper Hughes 65.40. And Hayden Brooks sits 5th right now with a 66.60. All right, heat number 8 is our next heat. Tanner Harwick, one of our rookie drivers. Junior drivers off of the number 3 barrel. He's the number 3 junior wagon, and he is in contention for the rookie award. 620 CKRM is on the side of his chuck wagon. Tanner Harwick off of the number 3 barrel. Barrel 2 will be Vivian Ripp's outfit. Vivian from Swan River, Manitoba, and running for Canuck Amusements. And the number 1 barrel is Jarrell Constant's outfit off of the number 1 barrel with Joey at the lines for James Smith, Free Nation. So as we load in, rookie, Tanner Harwick, 620 CKRM and 3. 8 runs in 2 for Canuck Amusements. James Smith, Free Nation, and 1. Good luck. Heat number 8. Here's the horn to get a big start. Hayden's rounding out 2 for Canuck Amusements. They go 620 CKRM as well as we head out of town. Canuck Amusements along the rail, 620 CKRM and Tanner Harwick on the outside. And then James Smith, Free Nation in 3rd. The Jarrell Constant outfit as they head around the first 2 corners. Let's make a look down the LH accounting backstretch. It's Canuck Amusements. Hayden runs for the Vivian Rooks outfit along the rail, leading a bit by a half a length. Tanner Harwick right up alongside him though. It's the rookie, 620 CKRM, and don't count out Jarrell Constant. James Smith, Free Nation, he's starting to close up. Yeah, get your cameras out, folks. This could be a photo finish. Hayden Rooks is in along the rail. Tanner Harwick in the middle. Joey Constant on the outside. Round the 4th and final corner. Now's your time to scream. You're up in. Come on, pick a winner. The rookie's in the middle. Joey Constant on the outside. Hayden Rooks in the middle. Come on, you want to check it out. Joey Constant got the travel council. Hayden Rooks. Tanner Harwick goes in to be 3rd. Oh, that one. Number 8. Wow. Tanner Harwick, 620, CKRM, Vivian Rooks, Canuck Amusements, and Jarrell Constant, James Smith, Free Nation. Heat number 9. Cody Go, Crystal Wexler, and Dakota Schnell. Cody Go, Crystal Wexler, and Dakota Schnell, drivers in heat number 9. 4 more heats to go, and man, the temperature is getting absolutely perfect right now. Oh, folks, it's been fairly hot over on this side of the dock here all day, and we certainly appreciate each and every one of you sticking out. But man, Kelsey Kulik is going to put on a great performance starting at 9 o'clock this evening. Man, cannot wait to hear her, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be absolutely fantastic. Here's the times. It was Jarrell Constant, James Smith, Free Nation, 67.15. Vivian Rooks, Kanaka Nisbet, 6799. Tanner Hollick, 6812. Guess what? This heat, penalty free, both days, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a big round of applause up there. Tanner Hollick, Vivian Rooks, and Jarrell Constant. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, it's time to go for our next heat, and that's going to be heat number 9. All right, heat number 9, we're going to go to our top junior wagon. Sitting number 15 in the total aggregate as well. And Electric and the Cody Garrow team. Barrel 2, veteran driver Crystal Drexler from Fuck Farms from the Alpha barrel number 2. And the number 1 barrel will go to Dakota Schnell for Kelly Hydraulics. So yesterday, we seen Cody Garrow being the top of the heap of this one. He was number 15th for the day. Crystal Drexler was 16th for the day. Dakota Schnell just missed the money yesterday. He was in the crying hole number 25. Again, only the top 24 wagons get paid. The rest, 0. Cody Garrow in 3. Crystal Drexler in 2. Jody driving and Dakota Schnell in 1. Good luck. Number 9. There's the horn and a good-looking stud. Bring around. Let's have a look at him as they go. There's Jody off here, smoking up in the blue well. Come on, Farms is flying out there. And Electric, Cody Garrow on the outside, sitting in second, and Kelly Hydraulics sits in third right now for Dakota Schnell. As they head around the first 2 corners, let's pick them up as they're northbound. Down the LA2 County backstretch drive, let's pick them up. Come on, Farms and Crystal Drexler leads the way, but Kelly Hydraulics in hot pursuit in second. Not Electric in third, but closely munched as they head into the third corner. It's come on, Farms. Crystal Drexler ahead by a length and a half. Kelly Hydraulics second in along the rail, but Cody Garrow and Not Electric says not too fast, Jody. I'm starting to make a move now as they round the fourth and final corner, head down the lead, half this home stretch ahead to the arm to the iron, they finish line. Moving catch, Crystal Drexler, come on, Cody Garrow on the outside, he's shooting a try, but he's going to run out of the racetrack. In the lead, Crystal Drexler, wire. And Electric will be second, Cody Garrow, and Kelly Hydraulics will be third. Oh, that one, heat number 9. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic heat we have right there, ladies and gentlemen. We got a wagon when they come very, very closely bunched, just like that. This is what you're going to hear tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Kelsey Kulik from Hudson Bay. She'll be performing at 9 o'clock. There's Dakota Schnell, Kelly Hydraulics, 69, 36, 69, 36. Cody Garrow, a good time on Line Electric, 67, 61, 67, 61. There's your winner again, 66, 98, 66, 98. He gets double kisses again tonight, Chris, from their time, and Cody Drexler, 66 and 98.
What? I don't know.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we certainly are looking forward to hearing Kelsey Gilman again. She's just from Hudson Bay, Saskatchewan, just up the road. We certainly want to have a full grandstand for her tonight. She's definitely going to be making waves in the country music stage, ladies and gentlemen. So again, make sure to come out to support her. So far, the top five hasn't changed. Casey Peterson at the top of the heat with a 63.90. Elvin Harwick second, a 64.98. Leighton Harwick 65.38, Cooper Hughes 65.40, Hayden Rugg 66.60 will still be your unofficial top five. Here we go to heat number 10. Heat number 10, Curtis Longman, Clayton Harwick, and Shane Solomon. Drivers, heat number 10, Curtis Longman, Clayton Harwick with his second outfit, and Shane Solomon will be our drivers in our next heat. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, again, we certainly appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in for these races here, showing up to the Yorkton exhibition. We appreciate each and every one of you. Curtis Longman with J-Max Sandblasting will lead these outfits in. He's got the black shirt on. He's got 4 different colored horses on his team, but man, I tell you what, they are certainly a hard-charging outfit. They were number 6 of the day, just missed the top 5. Clayton Harwick was 9th overall, and Shane Solomon was 19th. So you've got some top outfits here. Curtis Longman, number 8 in the aggregate for the year, and Shane Solomon, number 12. So watch for big things coming out of this heat. Curtis Longman in the 3, Clayton Harwick in the barrel number 2, and Shane Solomon in the barrel number 1. This should be rapid. Number 10, good luck. There's no horn and the charge is underway. Bring them around. Hey, all 3 look good. Shane Solomon up and solution. Clayton Harwick, neighbors, and they are flying side by side. J-Max Sandblasting, Curtis Longman in 3rd, but we won't count him out. We know he's got all kinds of run. Let's pick him up around the first 2 corners. LH Accounting leads the way. LH Accounting backstretch. It's the Green Millers team and Shane Solomon in along the rail. Nutrient Ag Solutions, Clayton Harwick second in the middle, and in 3rd is the Curtis Longman outfit for J-Max Sandblasting. We're in the 3rd corner now. It's Shane Solomon. Green Millers leads the way by half a length. Clayton Harwick, Nutrient Ag, but here comes Curtis Longman in a hurry on the outside. We're down to the 4th and final corner, heading down the Louis Dreyfus home stretch, heading to the open line. They finish line. We have a back to the back. Curtis Longman on the overland lead. Who's going to go? Shane Solomon on the rail. Wire to wire for Green Millers forward, man. Very close for second. Curtis Longman. J-Max Sandblasting, Nutrient Ag Solutions. Clayton Harwick will roll into the 3rd. Alabama heat number 10. Heat number 11. Riley Rotten, Ben Darrow, and Calvin Young. Our drivers in heat number 11. Our final 2 heats will be our feature heats of the night. Last weekend there was 2 shows of the Eastern Association, one in Dauphin, Manitoba, and one in Porcupine Plain. So the top drivers from those 2 shows are ending up in the top 2 heats, which are the last 2 heats of the night. So it's going to be very, very exciting to watch those wagons do it out. And we had some incredible times yesterday. All of the wagons in the last 2 heats were in the top 12, so you know that they were very, very fast. Here's the times out of heat number 10, and it was penalty free, and man, we certainly had some very nice races. Shane Solomon with the Green Millers wagon with a 65.62. 65.62 for the Shane Solomon outfit, 65.62. Then we went to 66.43 for Curtis Longman and J-Max Sandblasting, 66.43. 7/100ths of a second behind him was Clayton Harwick at Nutrient Ag Center, 66.50. 66.50. And there is Clayton Harwick with Nutrient Ag Solutions right there, a 66.50. Nutrient Ag Solutions, Clayton Harwick, 66.50. He'll be in the top 10 with that run as well. Here comes the Shane Solomon outfit, a 65-62. 65-62. That'll put him 5th overall for the night, unofficially, for the Grain Millers outfit and Shane Solomon. And there comes the Curtis Longman outfit. Man, what a hard-charging outfit you got there, a 66-43. 66-43. That'll put him number 6 on the night so far for Curtis Longman. All right, let's go now to heat number 11. And we're going to go to barrel 3. Riley Broughton comes to us here from Archwell, Saskatchewan, running for the Assiniboine Trailer Sales outfit. Riley is your number 6 wagon and the year-end aggregate for the Eastern Association. He leads them into barrel 3. Barrel number 2 is Ben Garrell from Fonda, Saskatchewan, running for the Napa C-Max wagon. He's off at number 2 barrel tonight, and he's your number 5 chuck wagon for the year-end aggregate. So Ben Garrell been consistently in the top 10 all summer long, and man, he's got a hard-charging outfit. And Calvin Young, he's your number 13 chuck wagon. He was extremely fast. Last night he was in number 8 position for the Havilland aircraft. This should be an interesting race. Heat number 11. Good luck, drivers. There's the horde of the Tide is underway. Blue Riley is take off 3. Can he steal the rail away? He sure can. The Assiniboine Trailer Sales skinned them off at number 3 barrel, and he's gone. Ben Garrell, Napa C-Max is in a good position, 2 behind, and Calvin Young is in along the rail. The Havilland aircraft. Let's pick them up as they head around the first 2 corners, and as they head north down the LH accounting backstretch. It's a Assiniboine Trailer Sales. Riley Broughton ahead by 2, but he's got serious company in behind him. Ben Garrell, Napa C-Max is in second, calling to his ponies. Calvin Young to Havilland aircraft sits in third, losing a little ground as they head into that 3rd corner. It's still a Assiniboine Trailer Sales. Riley Broughton ahead by a length and a bit, but Ben Garrell's got the burners on. He said, come on boys, we've only got a little bit of track left to go. The Oakton high at the finish line is hit right now, and here comes Ben Garrell on the outside. Come on, Yorkton, here they come to the wire, but it's going to be Riley Broughton, wire to wire. That's the quarters on the way. Ben Garrell, Napa C-Max for second, and the Havilland aircraft, and Calvin Young will roll in to be 3rd. Heat number 11. Ooh, that looks fast. Heat number 12 will be our final wagon heat for the night, and we're going to look for Kevin Garrow, King Solomon, and Colin Kilmore. Our wagons in heat number 12, Kevin Garrow, King Solomon, and Colin Kilmore, our drivers in heat number 12. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we certainly appreciate each and every one of you for joining us on a very hot day here in Yorkton, and we expect a large crowd tomorrow. It's only going to be 27 degrees or 26 degrees and have a nice northwest breeze, so it's going to be beautiful. Here we go. Here are the times on the heat number 11. Riley Broughton outfit, 64.88. 64.88. What a good time there. Ben Garrell, 65.43. And Calvin Young, 67.38. What a great time out there, ladies and gentlemen. Here are our drivers making their way back. Calvin Young, the Havilland aircraft, makes his way back out there. Good run, Calvin, a 67.38. 67.38 out there. All right, here comes Ben Garrell with the Napa C-Max outfit, 65.43. 65.43, Ben, that's going to put you 6th unofficially for the night. And Riley Broughton with a 64.88. 64.88, that's going to put you number 2 unofficially for the night for Riley Broughton. So very, very good running there. All right, heat number 12 is going to be our next one, and we're going to go to Kevin Garrow, King Solomon, and Colin Kilborn will be our drivers, and our final heat tonight, our feature heat. Again, top wagons from both of the shows combined here into the final heat. Kevin Garrow for Phoenix Performance. He's your number 7 chuck wagon in the aggregate now for the Eastern Association. Got that flashy black and yellow chuck wagon, and he'll be off the number 3 barrel. That's Kevin Garrow, your number 7 chuck wagon in the Eastern Association. Off the number 2 barrel is your number 1 chuck wagon for the year-end aggregate so far, and that's vetted Hydrovac Services and Kane Solomon. He's had several show wins, and he is on fire. Really hard barreling outfit. And the number 2 chuck wagon chasing Kane Solomon all year is the Colin Kilborn outfit for Lebrick Farms. He has had a very, very good start to his 2025 season. And that's Colin Kilborn. He's going to be off the number 1 barrel. So last night, we seen Kane Solomon. He was number 2 for the night. Colin Kilborn was number 3. And Kevin Garrow was 12 for the night. So we're going to see what they can do tonight. Kevin Garrow leads them in for Phoenix Performance, barrel 3. Kane Solomon, vetted Hydrovac Services in the barrel 2. And Lebrick Farms, Colin Kilborn into 1. Good luck. Heat number 12. Here's the horn, the tide is underway. We got trouble off the number 3 barrel for Kevin Garrow, but Kane Solomon is back out of the number 2 barrel. Lebrick Farms and along the rail right in behind him, and Kevin Garrow. Phoenix Performance off the number 3 barrel. Oh, just stalled a little bit there off the number 3 barrel. But it's Kane Solomon, vetted Hydrovac, a hit by 2. Lebrick Farms, Colin Kilborn is in 2nd. And Kevin Garrow for Phoenix Performance is 3rd. Let's pick him up down the LH and County backstretch, and it looks rapid. Kane Solomon is leading the way out there. Colin Kilborn is sitting in 2nd. Lebrick Farms and Kevin Garrow for Phoenix Performance sits in 3rd. But it is Kane Solomon leading the way by a length and a bit. Colin Kilborn, Lebrick Farms is in 2nd. And in 3rd is the Kevin Garrow up there. But it's Kane Solomon in along the rail. 2nd on the outside is Colin Kilborn trying to chase him down. Come on, you open somebody's screen. Kane Solomon, Colin Kilborn, and here comes Phoenix Performance and the Kevin Garrow outfit. All right, well, we'll give you the times for heat number 12, ladies and gentlemen, and then we're going to let you know who is the top 5 times for tonight. Unofficially right now, our top 5 is Casey Peterson with a 63.90, Riley Brock with a 64.88, Kelvin Harlick with a 64.98, Clayton Harlick, York Knox at center 65.38, and Cooper Hugh 65.40. Sit in the top 5, Ben Garrow 6, 65.43. That's your unofficial top 6 right now. All right. Okay, we are going to let you know the times. The girls are going to calculate the official top 5, and we're going to let you know. Again, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you're back in the stands at 9 o'clock for Kelsey Kulik. She's a great, great talent, and we certainly appreciate you joining us back here at 9 o'clock sharp for the evening show. Ladies and gentlemen, before you head out, let's give all the wagon drivers a great big round of applause. I know they did a fabulous job. 2 days of great racing. Here comes Colin Kilborn with the Lebrick Farms outfit. Hard running outfit, your number 2 chuck wagon in the 2025 season, and by no doubt, consistency, great racing up there. Certainly has done a great job. Here comes the Kevin Garrow outfit. He had a little tough luck out there off the number 3 barrel. Horses stalled a little bit on him there, and Phoenix Performance outfit, Kevin Garrow. He's your number 7 chuck wagon for the 2025 season. And here's Kane Solomon with the vetted Hydrovac Services outfit. Kane Solomon, vetted Hydrovac Services. Kane Solomon is your number 1 chuck wagon. So there you are. Your aggregate so far. Well, we're going to launch our top 5 times and let you know the times out of that last heat here in just a moment. All right, yeah, here are the girls with the time. Thank you. So here's the times. It was Kevin Go with a time of 72.75 plus 2 for hazing, 74.75. Kate Solomon ran the track 64.24 plus 2 for delay of race, 66.24. Colin Kilbarn 64.32. So here's your top 5 times of the day. 5th, Clayton Harwick 65.38, Yorkton Auction Center. 4th, Kelvin Harwick, EX94 64.98. 3rd, Riley Broughton, Cinnabon Trailer Sales 64.88. 2nd, Colin Kilborn, Liebring Farm 64.32. And your show winner is Casey Peterson 63.90, Motor City Farms. The Total Lawman wins the Chariots. Casey Peterson wins the Chuck Wagons on day number 2. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for a fantastic day number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to day number 3 tomorrow. On behalf of the Yorkton Exhibition, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate each and every one.